Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and today we are back with some more Crab Champions. Last episode, really fun. We finally did a melee build with the katana, and it was absolutely insane. We even unbounded our shoot button and got a real fun run. Today, our chat wants us to do a rocket launcher build. We haven't done a rocket launcher build in a while, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna try to do just like a big raw damage rocket launcher build, big explosions, right? Try not to do too much elemental. We're gonna rock the nuke because I always like doing the nuke with the rocket launcher. It just feels like it matches here, and that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna feel nice getting to shoot after not being able to shoot for so long. And we're gonna start off with a legendary. Chance for asteroids containing bonus loot to spawn on each island. Can't get mad at that at all. We're also going to rock the pickaxe. Oh, yeah, that thing. There we go. So we've already gotten... Did we already get an epic from it already? That is an incredible thing to start with here. We already now have a chance to shoot in an X-shot formation. It's a 28% chance. That's crazy. That's crazy. Do a seal of approval right now. Do a seal of approval. Let me go through boss one, and then you know what? I might give a time to grind guarantee seal of approval. Let me make sure I don't act. Oh, I accidentally got chaotic shot. Okay, that's probably fine. And we'll go ahead and heal at the start of each island. And you know what? I will go try to fight an elite already here. So let me see if I throw. But if we get to the next area, I'll do a time to grind guarantee seal of approval. That X shot is insane on the rocket launcher, obviously. Anytime we do that, we're gonna just obliterate. Airstrike did good there for us too. Woo! Okay. Do need to make sure we're paying attention to our health. Drill shot, 25. Yeah, 25% chance to block incoming damage. And I'll do a speed chest here. I think more fire. Oh! That elite, dude. That's what I'm saying. I got an X shot. Who would have thought? You shoot 5 rocket launchers at an enemy. They're gonna fucking die. Arc shot on the rocket is goated. Yeah, tasty orange was tempting. It was. But I think we got to go a little bit defense because we haven't gotten any health yet. Right? You guys know this game. This game, I could just, even with this build, just take one hit and just die. So I had to pay a little attention. I don't want this run to die already. Movement speed increased, fire rate increased, but shots do less damage. Just say ability cooldowns. And yeah, we'll do an upgrade chest here with what we have is pretty good, I would suppose. I suppose if we could upgrade X shot, if we could upgrade that legendary that we have, right? A lot of good potentials here. A lot of good potentials. Wanted to kill the pumpkin there, beautiful. But off to a good start, I'll say. Oh geez, see, guy like beating me up. I'd be taking way more damage if I didn't have that one relic. Taking way more damage. Nuke. Okay. So what do we got here? We got, that sucks. Sucks to suck. Let's do another heal at the start of each island. And I will XL totem a damage chest here. So I would like to do damage on these rockets. Just try to get some insanely powerful rockets, right? Not have to rely on the elemental, right? We relied a lot on the elemental last time with the melee build, so it would be pretty freeing if we could just click on an enemy and they would get killed, right? That would be the dream. That would be the dream. Come on, give me my 5 rockets. 5 rockets. 5 rockets. 5 rockets. See, look at that. Look at that. We're like half health, and this is with the damage mitigation that we're getting, right? Come on, 5 rockets. Okay, we did get 5 there, and there. And there. There we go. But see, we're still getting low here. That's the thing. Oh, that airstrike was better than I expected it to be. Okay, let's get a little bit of the healing here. Ooh. Nice. What's over here? Gamble. Hey! Shots do more damage, move in zigzag patterns. That's probably fine here. Goes fast enough where it probably doesn't matter. 2 damage chests here. Bouncing shot I don't think we want. Chance to fire bolts that deal damage over time. Let's take another chaotic shot. That might not be the best though. And abilities are larger, do more damage, move slower. Much more damage, but have a longer cooldown. 12-second cooldown. 200% more damage, but 40% longer cooldown. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And hey, dude, 2 crystal asteroids here. Enemies have a chance to drop health when picked up, maybe. And heal at the start of each island. I really need health. Bouncing shot I don't want. Okay. Max health multiplier increased after clearing each island. Amazing. Juiced. Amazing. And I think we're gonna sell Scavenger. I'm still worried about our health though. For streamer loot. You know what? I'm gonna try to just get some max health actually. Max health multiplier increase, but lose crystals and taking damage. I'll do max health increased after every close range kill. I don't think it's going to do anything for now, but we'll see. I'm just really worried. We only have 218 max health here, so... Little bit worried. That ability doing more damage is quite nice. We'll say that. Shooting 5 rockets is also pretty damn nice. We got a lot of fucking damage right now. Ultra shot. Arcane shot I'll take for now. That meeting for our school's teachers was canceled. Only just got told. That's always the worst. When like shit gets canceled and nobody tells you. We're doing a big old damage rocket build. We just started out. We're on Island 7 here, so. Spark shot, arcane blast, money shot. And max health increased every island. So we're not only building up our max HP, we're also now building up the max health multiplier. Or we already were doing max health multiplier, but now we're also doing that. Also, love constantly getting free items here from those asteroids. Oh, also, I forgot about the TTG guarantee seal of approval. So even though it's a little bit risky, we will do that here. I'll give the people what they want. I'll give the people what they want. We got I don't want that. But I will go ahead and do that. We'll lock it in. Locking in a TTG guarantee seal of approval. Also, while we're here, obviously, thank you to everybody watching these videos, members, Patreon, all this stuff. But a special big shout out to all our VIP supporters. Currently, HatchetDaddy, AtlasAquarian, Baltazár, Kaiden, CRlmao, ricin, addict, indron, and Richard. Thank you guys so much. You can always get on that board and in the end of our videos and in the description of our videos by being a certain tier and above of our YouTube memberships and our Patreon. So thank you to that, to all of you guys. But yeah, we'll lock in a time to grind guarantee seal of approval. More damage from moving a random pattern, sure. And I think, ooh, upgrade would be good too. I'm gonna risk it for the. Nah, I want money. I want money. Okay, we just gotta hold the line. So I think you have to hit these before the run. Our health is still pretty low. Max health after we kill someone close by. Good summer vacation for a teacher is never that bad. Yeah, my friend's Daniel's girlfriend is just finished her first year of teaching, so this is her first ever summer. So I know she's enjoying being able to sleep in, stuff like that. You know, it's either go big or go home, and since you're already home, you have no choice but to go big. Okay, driller. Yeah, of course, after we do the melee build, it starts giving us all of the melee items now that we don't want a melee build anymore, right? It's always how it's gonna be. We'll say just shops contain more goods for sale. And I could enhance Ultra Shot, but I'd say... Where did that come from? I straight up have no idea where that came from. Like, in the slightest. What? Probably tapped A? I don't even know what that was. I think this month is my 1 year on Patreon. Yeah, AtlasAquarian. I can't tell you how much it means. Also, we are going to do a health chest here. AtlasAquarian. Shout out to AtlasAquarian. One of our VIP supporters for a while. Because especially as I talk about it a lot, you know, like obviously, you know, I'm getting to the point where I am able to do sponsorships every now and then and raising my sponsorship rates and, you know, stuff like that. But it's like still just, we're in this weird transition period where I'm, thankfully, right, Caitlin's able to kind of support me right now, you know, since I supported her through going through medical school. So, you know, but she's been working really, really hard, and I'd, you know, love to actually kind of make it so I can take some of the stress off of her, you know. And so in this weird transition period, everyone that's, you know, doing things that are like, you know, the consistent things that I can rely on, you know, per month on the Patreon, Twitch, YouTube, that shit is so damn helpful, more than you guys know. So thank you, for real. It's crazy to me that there's people that even want to watch me play these damn games, right? These random games. And for all the people that have been following me over on the Holding On Here video, right? Shout out if you guys haven't seen the recent pirate video. I worked real hard, 6, 7, 8 hours editing the recent Holding On Here video. So people that are interested in watching me, not even for gaming, just for random shit, right? It's crazy. Crazy. I dropped some crystals. How do you drop crystals? Also, I'm getting some awful health things here. More max health on a close range kill. I'm tempted to risk it on the elite, but I'll go ahead and say random chest. And if I do melee, if they die after 3 seconds of taking melee damage, I'm going to get way more crystals here. So watch this. Melee. And then nuke. Oh my god, but see, here I am, almost dying. I'm trying to get a lot of money here. Because money OP. You spend $100 reduce. Choose a game per month. Might upgrade that to the 450. Yeah. We could always work on something because I know you've got you know, you're supporting in multiple places, you know. But yeah, that's why I wanted to let you know because I knew you were relying real heavily on the community game wheels and stuff, which you do get more entries as an extra thank you for those type of things. Your content is genuinely enjoyable to watch. There's so many copy-paste YouTubers and streamers that all act in the same and have no variety, just loud and obnoxious personalities. Your streams are a breath of fresh air, not gonna lie. Appreciate it, right? And I know that I'm growing slower because I'm not afraid to call out bullshit when I see it, and I'm, you know, not afraid to talk politics every now and then. Not that I do it very often. Actually, I maybe want some crit stuff here. But, you know, I know that there's a lot of YouTubers that just kind of sanitize their content. You know, it's whether that's so they can have a child's audience, so they can get more viewers, right? Or so they don't ever upset anyone or rock the boat. And my kind of goal is, and hope, is that we're growing the channels slower. Oh, God. We're growing the channel slower. But the people that are here know I'm keeping it real, you know? At least in the way I see things, you know? And, you know, I'm not trying to sanitize my content. I'm also not only like playing one game, you know? It's like even when games are very popular on the channel, like Crab Champions or Peglin, right? Like we're playing them long term. Maybe we do 2 episodes a week, but I'm just constantly always playing other games and like, you know, trying to be myself. So those of you guys that end up enjoying genuine me, it means a lot. It means so much, actually. So fuck boomerang shot. Has anyone actually ever thrown a boomerang and it comes back? Because I feel like that's that's fake. It's fake news. Fake news. I know it's actually not. But I think I've attempted to throw a boomerang a single time in my life as a kid and it did not come back. And I've forever since been just emotionally scarred. I don't want the airstrike to be damage over time. I love the practice of the aliens. I think having it physically would lessen the magic. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. Only real streams talk about stuffing black tar heroin up the peephole. Oh, that's what I was looking for! Critical hit chance increased 2% after clearing each island. It's not guaranteed anymore. It's a epic. So love that we have that here because we are trying to do a lot of damage, right? Throwing a boomerang is hard. Okay. Homing blades. I do like the shot of Big Shot. I do like Big Shot in this build. I needed to get taught how I literally was on a cruise with an Australian passenger and he taught you how to do a boomerang? That's fucking sick. That's sick as hell. Also, we'll do gold coating. I think I just buy 2 gold coatings. We don't have any armor generation, so gold coating is going to go a long way. Also, we're going to say more crit damage. We're only at a 1% crit chance now, but that'll go up. I'm a little bit worried, though. Still not incredible build, but got a pretty decent build here, though. The fact that he was Australian killed me. Okay. Australian accent's pretty dope. Good day, mate. No, see, I can't do accents. I know I'm talking about a lot about how I'm trying to do voice acting in the future, right? But I come for the anime recommendations. Thanks for turning me on to Darling in the Franxx. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Oh boy. Oh brother. Oh brother. Oh brother. My favorite anime. Oh man. Good day, mate. See, I can't. Good eye, mate. Oh, you're saying say good eye, might. I get it. Good eye, mate. That does sound more Australian than what I was attempting. You weren't wrong. You weren't wrong. I've never been able to do accents though. I just do my weird little fucking accents. My weird, I guess those aren't accents. It's just weird voice acting. X shot. Nah, juiced. Juiced is juiced. Alright, so we're gonna go max health goes up when we buy things. Get airstrike. Get airstriked. I would have liked more X shot, but next thing you know, you start talking like a baby. Is that black tar heroin for me? My mother drank when I was pregnant, so what's some black tar heroin? Nah, see, that was a horrible baby accent. That was a horrible baby voice. Juiced is a hard drug in this game. Mother drank when... No, not me. Not me. I got a fantastic mother. I got a fantastic mother. Oh, I get it. I said when I was pregnant. I get it. I get it. Max health each island. See, the fact that I just say the wrong thing 80% of the time, I bet makes for some good content. I'll say that. Sure, we'll make this airstrike even thicker with like 7 Cs. And I think we want damage here. We're trying to do damage, so I need to be taking damage here. I know, shout out to all of the, if you're ever wanting to see any of our Time to Grind Out of Context videos, they're all in a playlist called TTG Classics. Those are like my most proudest videos. And even though they don't get too many watches, my favorite type of content growing up, because I didn't really watch a ton of Let's Plays, but what I did watch was I watched so many clip compilations of some of my favorite content creators, like Germa. And so I always wanted to, when I started making Let's Play gaming content, was to make the type of content that I watched growing up. Yeah. There needs to be a mod that replaces the nuke with a giant lobert. You know, lobster? What is lobert? Also, sharp shot, I don't think is that important, but it is something. We're on loop 1, so I'll take that. And I'll go damage chest here again. Come on. X shot. X shot. X shot. X shot. X shot. There we go. There we go. And hey, Titans Vertigo. Thanks for following. Makes me think your username is like Counter-Strike themed. Like you're a fan of the esport team Titans and the map Vertigo. Also, we're still getting low. That's... We Time to Grind guaranteed sealed of approval on this, so I need to figure this shit out. That's what needs to happen. I need to figure this shit out. I swear you're taking next to 0 damage. We do have some damage reduction. We did take the relic early on that says I'm taking like 20 or 40% less damage in general. So I am actually taking less damage. Also, my shots are so unpredictable because of... And I don't want to get rid of those because that's like how half of our damage is coming through. Yeah, we have Ring of Deflection. 25% chance... Oh, 25% chance to just block the damage entirely. That's what that one is. So sometimes we are straight up not taking damage. Okay. There's a greed totem I will not be taking. Damn, dude. Shots do more damage. I'm not getting shit. Not getting shit. I will take a health here, though. Honestly, we've been getting decent max health from killing people nearby. Just on accident. Whee! It's probably saved us many a times. That's why I took it early on. There were better things to get. Well, there were things I was tempted to get more, like orange, tasty orange or whatever, but I knew I needed some defense. Create large explosions when breaking enemy armor. I'll take that. And max health every island. Gonna go economy here. Lobert is a stupid crab champions Discord channel meme. Oh, okay. I kind of remembered that. Finally caught you live, man. Welcome, welcome, David. Right now we're trying to do a big damage rocket launcher build. Still early in loop 1. Or relatively early, I suppose. I guess we're over halfway, but We're trying to make something work. Yeah, now that you say about Lobert, I think I have maybe seen it in the Crab Champions Discord. Dude, the X shot is single-handedly like 50% of our damage, I swear. Are you reviving? What was that sound? That was an ugly sound. Seeing the cactus thorns, that was pretty satisfying. Also, we're at 13% crit chance. And I'm going to say shop prices are cheaper. I just watched your scythe. Oh, were we? Yeah, enhanced the scythe 8 times. That was a fun one. That was a fun one. Piercing wave, bulletproof. Chance to block incoming damage. I will say heal after killing enemies because we have the gold healing. Max health every island. Dude, I just need fucking some consistent ass damage. Yeah, we're going to say another X shot. And then an arc shot. What's the chance of the arc shot? 35. There we go. That's my biggest mistake when I go for diamond runs. My damage will be insane. Econ will be massive, but I'll get to loop 2 elite and then get destroyed. Yeah, you got to respect health, especially in this thing here. Do you have a schedule for whenever you go live, or do you just go live whenever you feel like it, aka randomly? So we go live Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, currently. Last year, I was dealing with like an insane amount of stress just with the amount of work that I was putting into the channel, and I was trying to stream earlier, and I'm also an extreme extrovert, so like on top of all that, I'd be planning hangouts and stuff like that, planning to get on Discord with people after my stream, and then I would still have so much work to do after my streams, and so I did a lot of I was doing a lot of introspective stuff last year, and I realized one of the things that was causing a lot of stress in my life was just simply knowing, like, when I'm streaming that I have 2 or 3 hours of work that I still need to do after my stream. Kind of sucks. So I started doing something where I get all of my work, the minimum amount of work done for the following day. So I'll already have all my YouTube videos uploaded for the next day, you know, and stuff like that. If I have any contracting work, I'll do that, and then I'll stream. So, but because of that, I think it's helped me a lot, but it has made my streams go back a little bit, which I know sucks for people that don't live in America, that live in like Europe and stuff. So trying to stream, oh, goodbye, Hornet. The idea it would be, in a perfect world, that we'd be streaming 2 to 3 p.m. Central. It kind of has been 4 to 6. It was like 7 p.m. Central here. The mag size increased for now. But yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Mondays normally Peglin and roguelikes. Wednesdays normally Crab Champions and other shooters, or maybe some other stuff. Thursday, every other Thursday, we do the community game wheel. You know, some other stuff. And then Fridays, variety Fridays. So we just do whatever the hell we want. You know, a lot of times it is just end up some roguelikes we want to do some more series on or something. But yeah, so I know the time isn't the most consistent. I do apologize about that. But at least obviously it's all for YouTube, you know, so anyone can watch it there. And if you are a member of any capacity on YouTube, you can watch the VODs. But I know a lot of people like watching live. Oh, I will take Scattershot. Scattershot's actually crazy here. And I'm gonna go ahead and take just a mango. I think we need just full on more max health. So that gave us about 500. That was really good. So yeah, trying to get more consistent as we go, like more and more full time. But yeah, still can't get over your pleb video. It was just phenomenal. I know it was years ago, but I've watched it 3 times. It's such a beautiful game to be involved with. I haven't heard anyone talk about that pleb video in a while. I think I remember you mentioning at some point recently. I love me some walking simulators. There's one genre that's like one of my favorite genres is walking simulators. That game was incredible. If you've seen that series and you haven't seen our Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition series, that's a fun one. More humorous than play. I'd love to make a video on Beginner's Guide at some point, because I've played that several times a long time ago. Thank you, Grind. Of course, of course, of course. Also, we'll do more Sharp Shot. And I think here we'll go ahead and do an Elite. A little bit risky here, but... Oh! Yeah, we've been upping our damage, upping the crit. The more guarantees of this X shot and the arc shot, especially if they both trigger at the same time. Very, very nice. We've definitely figured it out. We're at 2,000 health here too, so get over here. I think we're kind of figuring it out. I think we're figuring it out. Let's go. Pick up my son from school. Out for the rest of the day. Take care. Yeah, you take care as well. Appreciate you being here, for real, for real. For real, for real. A little bit max health. In a game called Tower of Babel. It's like Brotato. I feel like I've heard of that one before. I can't remember. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to double vision here. I would like some RNG. Split shot would be good, but... Actually, no, fuck it. I'm going to take split shot here. That's the more fun one. If it splits while... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want that, actually. And we'll go to a relic here. Watch a Stanley Parable on your channel. And Sunday's video on it. Actually, funny about that. That was when I was, like, working for Sunday part-time. I do remember actually telling him to play that game. Now, he might have done it without me anyways. I don't know. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, the split shot, dude. I'm making this rocket launcher shoot out like a million rockets at once. It's kind of crazy, actually. Kind of crazy. But yeah, Stanley Parable I love. Extra portal, health rocks. Oh, reload speed increased. That's amazing. And I will go ahead and XL totem here on a... Do you guys think I should XL totem on a spike chest? I heard spike chests are pretty good now. You thought about playing with Sunday again? I've tried. I've pitched him a couple things. It's more on his end. He's kind of told me recently that he's doing less of a focus on random games, and he's just kind of hard committing a little bit more to, you know, his most popular series, which I definitely don't blame him. So like a lot of the times I'll pitch him a game and he might have already played it, but he doesn't even post the content on his channel. He just like helps record it with Sigils and stuff. So I've tried reaching out to Sigils as well, because I love him, Nico Vald, love a lot of people in that thing. So I keep trying every now and then. Hasn't happened, but not from my end. More damage spread is increased. I'll take that. I will say, something I've noticed is there's just, I don't know if it's because I'm a smaller content creator or maybe it's my personality. I gotta hope that it's not my personality. But I will say, shit sucks when I feel like I make genuine connections with certain and this is not talking about Sunday and Sigils or all then. It just hasn't really worked out recently. But, ooh, fire rate up. But with some YouTubers, and I'm not afraid to name names like Phoenix, who I thought we had a real good connection. We filmed a couple of videos together, and then I just get ghosted. And it's like, dude, be someone like Wanderbots, man. Like, I respect Wanderbots infinitely more, right? Several years ago, did a collab with Wanderbots, and it was fun, great, and reached out again a couple months later, and he was like, appreciate you reaching out, man. I just end up grinding most of my content out myself. I don't think I'll have a lot of time to do content with you. Fucking heard, man. Appreciate the honesty. Thank you. Like, I don't need to, constantly be doing videos with people if they don't want it. But, like, fucking let me know. You know? like, let me fucking know. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Or shout out to someone I've not done a collab with. I remember I reached out to, I think Blitz, if I'm thinking correctly. He's got a couple million subs, right? I reached out to him. He just said, no, thank you, man. Fucking heard, right? And I'm not expecting a big, like, you know, I've shot my shot a million. I've reached out to Ludwig, you know, not heard back, you know. That's fair, right? When it's like someone to a big ass degree, right? But especially when it's someone that I've made multiple videos with, right? I've made multiple videos with, and I feel like we've got a good vibes, right? And then you're gonna ghost me? Like, fuck, I don't know. That's the type of shit that rubs me the wrong way, you know? And beyond that, it just, I don't know, even YouTubers that are really small, I'm not going to name any names in this part, but there's some YouTubers that are fucking small as hell that I've done videos with, that I love, that I vibe with, and like I'm constantly trying to reach out with people to do collabs that I've done, you know, with these people that I've done collabs with in the past. Just don't hear back from anyone. And I know we talked about it a little bit last episode of me watching streamer university clips and just taking a lot of advice. And obviously one of the big pieces of advice is like surround yourself with people that want the shit as hard as you do. You know, like if you are trying to work real hard and you're friends with a bunch of fucking, you know, people that are just doing drugs the whole time and aren't taking life seriously, go find some better friends. Not that you have to abandon them completely, but, and like, so I'm just hearing all that advice and I'm like, God damn, like I got a couple of friends I do content with. We obviously have the Neon Apes, which speaking of which I have an episode that we need to edit. There is a new Neon Apes episode coming. So, you know, shout out to that. But it's like, God damn, dude, I need to surround myself with people that actually give a fuck, actually care about me. Like, I don't know. It's crazy. Crazy. Even I don't know. Like, there's been a lot of people that were a lot smaller than me at the time, and then they've blown up way bigger, and now they don't have time to do any collabs. It's like, okay, I see how it is. Sigils made an Upgun video recently. So kind of surprised you weren't in it. That's why I've started reaching out to Sigils. But to be honest, I mean, they have their big established, you know, groups of people and stuff like that. So I could be all sad, but I don't know if part of it is I know they have certain political takes, and I definitely have a lot of political takes. And I don't know if it's one of those things where they just kind of want to distance themselves from me, which is decent chance. I don't really know. I really don't know. Are you ever gonna do a Blueprints play again? Well, we technically beat the game. I don't really plan to in the near future because I'm not the biggest puzzle gamer, and I just wanted to get to credits, you know. But you do so much solo content, so the collabs are always nice and refreshing, and that's why I'm just trying to do more content. Final boss of Loop 1 here. That's why I'm trying to do a lot more content with like my IRL friends. So, you know, the Schedule 1 videos with Jackson, right? I know we've only done 2 episodes. We've been trying to find time to record another one. He went to fucking... he's my friend that worked his way up from a dishwasher to the head chef of a really nice Italian restaurant. And his boss, they took a whole work vacation to fucking Italy. So I've been trying to film another Schedule 1 video. And trying to record more videos with my friends. Done some videos with Stumped and their community. I really love them. But it's like I'm on my own grind. You know, I'm okay making solo content. It kind of sucks when you have a relationship with someone and they won't. They either ghost you or they won't. You know, you feel that you're not being as welcome into their shit. And you don't know why, you know. Bomb shots that hit enemies have chance to spawn bombs. You know, that sounds pretty good for a rocket launcher build, not gonna lie. I'm gonna say incoming damage reduced as well. We're still getting a little bit low. I'll gamble one more time. Rip. Okay, loot. You thought of doing a 1v1 potato challenge with Dex. Dex was someone that I had reached out to multiple times to do collabs with, and he seemed really genuinely wanting to. But last couple times, he's just told me he's had no time as well. Which, I get. I'd rather someone communicate that than not. Once again. But, you know, part of me is always like, really not have time for an hour and a half video? But I don't know, some people genuinely might not. I don't know. And I try not to get too upset about that type of stuff, especially when someone's communicating with me, right? Like, I'll take someone communicating with me any day of the fucking week, you know? Also, we are at 29% crit chance. I think I'm gonna take the anvil here, though. I thought what we had was special. Sure, the fact that you're not family friendly has a lot to do. People like Sunny and Sigils because they are and such. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, that's a very valid point. I mean, obviously, every time I've recorded content with them, you know, I go into family friendly mode, you know. Sticky, persisting, bouncing. I wanted to do something on bomb shot. Maybe bomb shot on the bouncing on bomb shot. I don't know. And we will go do crit. Dex has made 2 new channels, so it makes sense. Yeah, and I totally get that, right? Like, I'm in this kind of grind period too. Now he's made it as a content creator, right? The amount of views he gets is crazy. But like I get that, right? Like I get, you know, this year we've created our second channel, holding on here. You know, still trying to put out the occasional content on the Neon Apes channel as well. So I get that, you know, like I get that, and I'd rather someone communicate than not, you know. Fire rate increased, love that. Still, you don't want children to go, hey, that hippie guy's pretty cool, and then they go into F-bombs and cursing. Yeah, and also, like, I kind of just miss hanging out with them, and I still talk with them every now and then. Like, they're still amazing. They keep open communication with me. I have asked so much advice from Sigils and Mikovald and Sundy, and I genuinely, I'll do more crit damage. I genuinely have gotten so much advice from them. Okay, let's throw, guys. Are you guys ready for a throw? XL Elite. I've genuinely got so much advice from them. I love them so much. So even if, you know, the content doesn't make sense necessarily, that's fine, right? I think the biggest complaint I have is just, like I said, when I have content creators who seems like everything's vibing and then just fucking ghost me out of nowhere, you know? But I think ghosting in general is, you know, people, that just sucks, you know, in general. A lot of content creators I wish had a little bit more free time, for me especially. But so I'm just grinding shit out myself, dude. Maybe when I get fucking rich and famous, all these people will come crawling back. And then I'll be like, I don't have time for... No, I'm just kidding. That'd be petty. But for real, like, I don't know. None of my IRL friends are hungry for content, like, as hungry for success and content as I am, even remotely. Most of the YouTubers I've done content with just kind of are happy staying in their lane, and I'm like, dude, I want to fucking take over this goddamn world. I want my gaming shit to pop off. I want my IRL shit to pop off. Like, I don't think you guys understand. I've got like, dude, like we talked about it a little bit on the Holding On Here channel, of everything I want to do before I die. But like, I don't know. I got a lot of shit for you guys. If I could just, you know, I got so many stream ideas I would love to do. You know, so much inspiration that I get from people like CRlmao, people like Kaiden. Also, chance for shots to do damage twice is beautiful. And I'm gonna take arc shot. Silver lining would have been good there too, but like for real, bro. Just you guys wait till I have the budget to start fucking like renting out, like, I don't know, it's like I just like rented out a fucking Subway for a day, and I just did a Subway stream where I just made people Subway sandwiches for a day. That's the worst idea I could have come up with short term, but like for real. Also, dude, every time I shoot like 7,000 missiles. This is incredible. This is incredible. Someone like Simon Whistler and his 80 channels, his entire life must be sat in front of the camera. I don't even know who that is. You have actually, that sounds like a lot of channels. I'm sure that was an exaggeration, but. Fire rate increased. So one other way to ask someone to record a video with them. Go up to them, look them square in the eyes and say, please, 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 please. That's the other thing, unfortunately, is I live in Texas, and a lot of like big content creators live in LA. I don't think I want to live in LA. But it might be, I don't know, be nice, it'd be interesting. Go find Rhett and Link from Good Mythical Morning. I'll try that strat in front of them. Okay, we're gonna say a gold coating and an arc shot. Arc shot is a 100% chance now to fire in an arc formation. Dude, this build's crazy. Zigzag. Gambling, rip. Phil, I don't know if you do this or not, but you could always suggest games that you've played that they may want to play and suggest, you know, playing with them, even not in a video, just to show them how the game works. Well, most content creators can figure it out, but that is, you know, for anyone trying to reach out to someone doing collab, like for a collab. Oh God, here it is. Now, hopefully this build's broken enough here, but this is the scary one here. This is the cursed fucking map. Let me lock in here for a second. I think we're good. If I had somehow XL'd this, we probably wouldn't have been good. But my number one advice for any content creators that are trying to reach out to, you know, other content creators, especially if they're bigger content creators than yourself, is I've had so many people that just reach out to me as an example and say, oh, hey, do you want to make a video together? It's like, well, you know, I don't know. But, if you're going to reach out to someone, you got to provide the ideas. You got to provide the ideas. You got to say, hey, I know you play Crab Champions. Oh, dude, I found this mod that fucking does X, Y, and Z. Would you want to try this? Like, fucking shit, dude. Like, that's how Sunday discovered me, right? I was the one person doing, not one person, but I was the one person cranking out modded rounds content. He wanted to do modded rounds content. He popped in my chat. I smooth talked my way in, helped him with the modded content, right? That's how I reached out to Stumped, and how Stumped, how I got in their sphere of influence is when 3D rounds came out. I had reached out to them trying to do rounds. That wasn't a good enough hook, right? And then 3D rounds came out. I say, yo, some of my modders in my community figured out a way to make 3D rounds actually functionable and better. Would you like to try this? That got them interested, right? And then people like Stumped in particular, you know, beforehand were like, hey, you know, we have an extremely inclusive community. We want to make sure that our community lines up with your community. I was like, oh, I'm 7 steps ahead of you. We've got an insanely inclusive community. That's something I don't fucking tolerate, right? And, you know, ever since then, we've done so many collabs with Stumped in the crew and many more in the future, right? Also, what does getting multiple arc shots do? I don't think it actually does anything, unless it could increase more arcs, but I don't think it does. But so if you're trying to do a content with someone, you need, especially if they're bigger than you, you need to be the idea guy. You gotta give them and pitch them such a good idea. Because it's a little not intimidating, but like, you know, it's easy for a bigger content creator to just either ignore you or say that they're not interested or, you know, whatever. Like sometimes people will reach out to me and ask if they want to do a Crab Champions video with me, and I go and I look at their channel, right? Because I've done collabs with smaller content creators, right? Shout out to the Furnace, right? Another awesome Crab Champions content creator and other stuff. I will take some bubble shot. Let me get rid of aerial shot. But someone will ask me, and I'll click their channel, and they literally have no content. They literally have no content, or they haven't released a video in like a year. So, you know, my answer at that point is, you know, I'm always like, oh, you know, like, just work on your content, you know, like, keep it up, you know, maybe some point in the future, you know. But yeah, I know you know a lot of games. You'd be the person to say, ah, this is cool. Yeah, so as an example, the whole time when I was doing videos with Sunday and Sigils, right? All of the videos that I was in. Now, if I wanted to be in their Among Us videos, even right now, I could go film an Among Us video with them. I could be in any of those videos with them. I just don't really make that type of content, you know? So most of the time when I was doing videos with them was when I found a video or a game and I pitched it to them. And then I would look into it. I'd look into modding for them, you know? Same thing with, you know, whenever I reach out to Alexa, you know, would love to do more content with him. I know he's blowing the fuck up, and so I know he's been busy, but we still do videos with him occasionally. So anytime I do that, I'm like, hey, there's a multiplayer game. Would you like to play it? A lot of the times he's busy. I think he's still doing full-time fucking work as well, along with blowing up on YouTube. So, I'll take Sharp Shot here. But yeah, you got to be the idea guy. You got to be the guy pitching shit, you know? I think the one weapon mod that would perfect this build is Homing Shot. When's the next collab with the Furnace? I'd love to do another, to be completely honest. I'm in this Discord server that we've called B tier YouTubers or something. And it was like for all these couple of us content creators that weren't super small, you know, we have a couple thousand at least, you know, and you know, giving advice, trying to do collabs with each other. And I have pitched so many, because I'm like always hitting up the Furnace and being like, oh, you know, like when I wanted to make a video on that Strafdat game, that 1v1 shooter, I reached out to him and just no response, you know. And I don't know if people just have that Discord muted, stuff like that. I don't really know. Or if he's just not interested in non-Crab Champions content. But I'm sure we'll be doing a Crab Champions video at some point, you know. But that's what I mean. It's like even content creators that are smaller than me. Like, I can't get a hold of fucking anybody, dude. Like, in terms of that. I don't understand what it is. You know? So I know I always get so many video or comments and people coming in the chat like, oh, you should do, have you thought of doing another video with Sunday or with this person? It's like, dude, trust me. Trust me, I've been trying. You know? I've been trying. And it really, I really just wish I had a bunch of IRL friends that were as hungry for this shit as me. Now, I've got a lot of friends that are struggling right now. Some of my closest friends are really struggling with the whole being in your 20s, figuring out how to be an adult, you know, for the first time, some to different degrees than others. I've also got some IRL friends like Red, you know, part of the Neon Apes, who's been doing seasonal work. You know, we've talked about it on the podcast. He's been grinding his ass off. So I've got a lot of other friends that are in grinds of different periods. But it's like, dude, I am a little bit just like I wish I did just have like 3 or 4 friends that like we were all just fucking focused on grinding out content, you know? Also, fire rate increased after we kill people. That sounds pretty fun. Also, the health is going pretty good here, so. Also, I know we've just been talking random other shit, because that's what's, you know, fun. on these things here. You know, I've played this game a million times, you know. I love talking and chatting. I gotta say, going back to the build, this build got fucking crazy. This build got fucking crazy, dude. Every time I shoot, we shoot like 1,000 missiles. It's crazy. I don't even know what to call this build. This is fucking crazy, though. When games come out that fit your style, finding mods and using that as leverage always seem like a good idea. Yeah, and I wish I liked modding games more. As you guys know, I tend to be a vanilla boy more often than not, you know? Like, if there's still vanilla content to enjoy, I'm enjoying vanilla content, but I know modded content is what gets the views. It's like there's so many things that I could be doing. Like, I should be playing way more demos. I should be playing way more early access games. I just fucking hate demos, and I fucking hate most early access games, except, like, you know, a couple ones that we really get into, like Crab Champions or Peglin when we were doing that. I just want to play games when they're ready. And it's like, all that stuff is counterintuitive to what would do better on YouTube, you know? Oh, Firestorm. Okay. Take a Firestorm. Did pay 13K for that, but... Ooh, level up as well. Holy shit. Oh, this is a Rocket Mayhem build. People complaining about companies not wanting to hire people and YouTubers not wanting to record with me. Record with each other seems similar to me. People complaining about companies wanting to hire people and YouTubers not wanting to record with each other seems similar to me. And this is probably just a me problem, right? That's why I'm like, is this fucking my personality? I don't know. Splash damage would be kind of fucking crazy. So would Juiced. There's a lot here. I definitely want splash damage. I think we're going to take off Arcane Shot for splash damage. And I would love Juiced. We're going to go ahead and get rid of... I don't know what I'd get rid of here, though. Big Mag, I don't think I need anymore. But I don't have a ton of money, though. Ultra Shot we could get rid of. I want another Juiced. And I'm gonna lose a lot of damage here from getting rid of Zigzag Shot, but I think it'll be worth it for Juiced. And then more crit damage, because we do have 49% crit chance, so. Sunday, I do understand shift to popular content, because he's trying to make a business out of it. There's too many people to be interactive with, all of them. It's not a gaming video set anymore, it's his life. Oh, yeah, no, I get that, right? I mean, like, a lot of, I see, it's always crazy when I see stuff about Sunday online, because I'm like, man, dude, I know this guy. Like, I can interact with him. People, the one thing that I'll absolutely defend Sunday on is people always shit on him because they're like, oh my god, right? Like, I used to grow up on his content, and man, he just makes content for kids now. It's like, he's always kind of made content for kids, right? You were just a kid when you watched his content, and he's just now entertaining this generation of kids, right? Like, he hasn't really changed, you have, right? And that's why I am purposely trying to make my content different. I'm trying to make my content the type of content someone could watch until I or they die, you know? Also, X-Shot is at 55% chance, so let's go ahead and get that to 81% chance. Max health up every island. But yeah. Oh, was there a triple shot I missed or something? Either way, dude, I literally fire like 1,000,000 rockets each time. This is crazy. Like a rocket barrage, yeah. Endurance. Explosive, I don't think we need that. Be decent for this build, just running out of perk slots here. This is crazy. We'll do Chaotic Shot. 2 upgrade chests is probably better than an elite, to be honest. This is fucking crazy. Oh, missed the fuse, rip. Oh, level up, leveling things up. So just leveled up Iron Explosion here. Missed a triple shot in the shop. At least we got Juiced. Iron Explosion. This cooldown's 18 seconds, but it, I think, does an insane amount of damage. Ooh, level up bomb shot. There we go. Definitely worth it. 2 health chests. Seems like it could be pretty nice here. Dude, this is crazy. This build is crazy. We've also been gaining a lot of money from gold coating, so love that. Took a lot of damage there, but I'm doing a lot of damage. Oh, beautiful. 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 I don't want my abilities to do damage over time. I would take some armor. Sounds like a good thing. We don't have any armor generation with this build. Max health up every island. And just more damage reduction. That one's only at 19, but we have 25% chance to just block damage, and we reduce incoming damage by 19%. Also, definitely take an anvil here. Have I lowered the graphics yet? I have not. Doesn't seem to be that bad. It's definitely getting there, though. I'm sure the bit rate's going burr. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Doubling. Doubling enhancements on the bouncing bomb shot. That sounds good to me. And I will XL totem. Sure. Homing thorns, mirrored projectiles. It'll be a little bit scary here, but I think I can handle it. I think I can handle it. I really only get to use our airstrike like once per fight, though. It is crazy. It's on like an 18-second cooldown because it's already, I believe, the longest cooldown ability, and then I've gotten that thing where we're just making it crazy in exchange for the cooldown going even higher. So, what do you guys think? Should we do a loop 3 here? I don't know how much more broken this could get. Oh, jeez. I might be satisfied with just a single loop. But we do have level up, explosive armor. I'll take Big Mag for now. It doesn't really matter, though. Loop 3 gamers. Driller. I'll take streamer loot here. Driller. See, 1 for loop 3, 1 without. I guess that's the thing. We still have one more area. Even if we don't, because I feel like we've already like maxed out what we would get, right? Like, I don't know how many more missiles we could end up with. Ooh, crit lightning. That's crazy, actually. I would take a crit lightning. Scatter shot. Don't need flammable armor. Instead, we'll say collector, more damage. Oh, I did do, well, I forgot I did a seal of approval. If I did, it would count, it would only count for the second loop. But yeah, since we did a TTG seal of approval, I don't know. We might call it cleanly here after loop 2. Because I don't know how much crazier we could get. We obviously could with level up and stuff, but we're already kind of there, right? Like when we did the katana build, we really were trying to build up to more than we had. Here, I feel like we've already peaked. I feel like we've peaked. Because this is crazy. This is already fucking crazy. Hey, gambling worked. Don't want danger close, though. Embrace the chaos. That's what I'm saying, though. It's like, we're already pretty chaotic here. Juiced is juiced. Just go get mango for 10k health. Okay. Yeah, I think executive decision. We're already past an hour here. Last video was almost 2 hours. I feel like we could just take a clean loop 2 here and be happy with it. We've kind of already succeeded in the goal of getting an insane raw damage. I mean, that's just crazy. Shooting this many things. Crimson Haze, sure. I'll fight an elite here. Was tempted on the enhancement, but oh my gosh, just look at that. That's crazy. Streamer loot got leveled up. Crazy. Don't need a banana. Mag size. Money shot, sure. We do have room for more relics here. Because I feel like a loop 3 wouldn't look too different than a loop 2 does right now for us. And we do have some brotato to do after this as well, so. Beautiful. Beautiful. Big ability. Dude, the airstrike. We've got a big ability. 2 extra armor plates every time we get armor. We'll take that. Go for more damage. I don't think we have enough damage, guys. Dude, the fact that we have that crit ring's probably up to like 60, 70% as well. We do have the crit lightning there as well, which is incredible. The bomb shots bouncing all over the place. Oh my gosh. That's crazy to see. Blind fire, sure. I don't know. Random. Okay, last normal thing here before the final boss. This build has gone crazy. Oh my gosh. How many of these projectiles do we think we're actually firing? I guess I could do the math on just what all of them combining. Mango leveled up. Is this like 15? I don't know. I'm trying to think how many rockets this is. Someone needs to take like a screenshot or something. More than 2. Never mind, we don't need a screenshot. Kaiden has cracked the case here. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. Okay, we got some money. Juiced! We'll take a health as power as well. We can probably get rid of all of our money things here. Get rid of crystal asteroids. Get rid of driller. Gold coating. Get rid of level up. Streamer loot. I want to buy a lot of stuff here. Okay, health is power. Health is power. Crit arrow. Fire rate. Crit blast. Over 30 rockets. Crit damage. Oh, we get rid of money shot here. Sharp shot. I will go out with a bang here. I will go out with a bang. Aura shot, bomb shot, fire rate, split shot. There we go. That's probably crazy. Oh! Oh, it looks even cooler. What's our damage at? I saw 500k. We don't have any poison, so that's obviously how you get the numbers pretty high. 600k. Man, this is crazy. Okay. Let's see how many Mississippis it takes to win the game. Okay. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi. About 14 Mississippis. Let's freaking go. I do think we're going to just end it here. If we had kept going, Yeah, there's honestly nothing that crazy. Energy rings is always cool, but when we had a high cooldown here, obviously not the biggest thing. But we're gonna take our W here. Take our W. And with that, we did in fact complete a time to grind guarantee. Seal of approval. We're at 28. And the streak goes on. Let's go. I forgot to count 11. Oh, let's freaking go. What a build. What a build, dude. Let's see. I'm going to take a screenshot here. Actually, it's so hard to even see. That's crazy. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy. So, oh man, that's a pretty clouds. Oh, dude, going back to shooting just one rocket, it feels so bad. Well, what a freaking run. Glad we've gotten 2 diamond wins here in a row, and very, very fun ones here at that. And so, you know, if you're watching after the fact on YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe, ring that bell like all the big boy YouTubers say to be notified when more Crab Champions videos come out. If there are some, they'll be on the screen right next to me. And if you guys are going to be grinding out some Crab Champions on your own, wish you guys luck. And I'll see you all next time.